either. A sick throw on a full buy afterwards can start that snowball effect with the aggressive peak going forward. USP spotting Torzy just going to fall away as the aggression's coming forward.
Pushing around the corner, JDC though gets the drop on drop. There's VINI. Oh, we just see 3 skulls getting splattered back to back to back. And that is VINI 17-7, shutting down Mouse Nexus.
He's still left standing for Sinners, and expense is only going to mean so much when all players are above 10k at this stage. More about the round win here for Kindo, which is still very possible. He finds Zedco next up, looks for B-Stick, who trades it. The flank involved for the next player. Now we'll start to read where AVN should be. Back on this A site, I think B-Stick is watching it. They'll grab that bomb committed to the B site because they've seen no information to the last CT.
Yeah, this is winnable. AVN has got to try and see if he can get the upper hand on the situation. Now, if he moves over to the AK, that's the sound cue, so he might not want to pick up the rifle.
Watching with the rotations. Gonna catch players off. The AK in AVN's hands now. Did they hear that weapon drop? I don't think they did. B-Stick's back's turned, and NEOFRAG gets wide as well. That's all important. Sinners not looking the right. And then first player's been tapped. First blood been drawn. Han knows that his player's out here. Shuts that door very quickly. Trying to throw them off. They get a headshot in eventually. 5 versus 3 and 2. Taps continue as players start falling. Blogs all that remains in a 1 versus 2 as he has found a couple of trades at the very least. 2 players lining up for his kills. But the bomb dropped at Squeaky. They know where he is.
It all just comes down to the crossfire being set. Han doesn't really need to peek on the contact at all. And Bloggers is just waiting for some sort of contact, some sort of overextension from the 2 youngsters. And Han and Red Star, they're just not even giving a time of day. They're not peeking at all.
They know they can just sit back here. They know that Blogs has got to exit out of Squeaky to get this bomb picked up. Sit here and wait. Hold on. Good shot onto Han. He does give up that 1 frag. And now Red Star knows what's going on. Going to hold an angle on the bomb in its position. Reface, go aggressive, Blogs, other side, Red Star, gives it up, and that's mistakes for Fiend to cost them the
leads his team out, Squeaky door, Skipper with a clean 1D from heaven. He is tagged down to 12 HP from the skirmish before that. 2-on-2 situation, about 1:15 on the clock. Bomb will be planted at A. Be a rough retake for iNation. Skipper still with only 12 HP. VLDN only working with a CZ, but VLDN still able to get pulled there at first vent. It's all up to Glowing for 1 win. 1v2 situation, 56 HP, brings it to a 1v1 after taking out VLDN on right-hand side of Rafters, and does get the finishing blow onto Skipper, who was already tagged up.
Site still, if you can rotate fast enough, you get the bomb down. The question is, will eSuba react in time?
Jeez, how annoying. That's a 5-on-3 advantage coming through from Fiend. The pick out from Con. Even Bloggers is starting to hear some of the footsteps. It may have gone the other way. Han's expecting that backstab. That's at least a pick.
Now they know where that bomb is going. Molotov towards market. Plant to be secured immediately. Open for sure. It's a bit of a risk, but no one's there just yet. And no one's going to come from there either. Petchin now being watched with the eye of a deadly Orpa. Han ready for his clutch. 2 kills to his name in a 1v3. See to the flick, and he connects it to Savani. In a side of 62 points of health, nearly NEOFRAG to get involved at 100 as well, and all 3 players will form up to get into the site. Zedco's the man with the kit. He's lacking in the Kevlar department. And here comes a wrap in from Kindo, missing his shot. Eventually does catch Zedco, and Shot can trade back on the site. Meanwhile, to a 2 versus 2. He's such low HP that it's an easy kill for AVN. And NEOFRAG now got to pick up that kit, work into the site, gets a headshot back in a 1 versus 1. Sees that next player, sees where the bomb is, taps it, tries to force Kindo forward here, and Kindo's going to give him exactly what he wants for the headshot and the defuse and the pistol for Sinners.
Oh, that is class coming through for NEOFRAG. As soon as he picks up the kit, he knows he's got the advantage in that situation.
More doable. But the utility from the CT side is mostly gone. They have 1 single flash, so the Molly actually forces Godly out of position, but a missed shot gives them a tough move forward. Now it's phzy in a 1v1 up against Siren, trying to bait him out to go for the peak, and he even shuts it down. Somehow the 3v5 they win that pistol, or if Young Ninjas win it, they might just turn into a tied up scoreline very quickly. Rushing close range with the Glocks around the corner. No kills just yet, but there we have the push coming out, and the Glocks close range get it done. But Manon with a triple kill already, putting it in a 1v1 between the Siren and phzy. But the flank coming in, and he might not expect at all that phzy is coming in from the monster position. 1v1. Siren checking it, though they spot each other out. Siren down to 23 HP. phzy trying to quickly pick up the kit. And he taps the bomb, forcing out the move from his opponent. But Siren, close range, he wins out the fight somehow.
iNation stacked up inside long entry door here. Now making some footsteps. Travis gonna stop Dragon in his tracks, and Travis gets another 2 headshots after that. And Travis with 4 headshots as he finishes. Travis on the plant, Deco on the peak. Deco will get PTK and CT spawn there. Looking for a second, he gets it. Choive down. Deco for a third. Can he get the 4th? He's got to be careful on that side angle, and VLDN able to get the jumping headshot, I believe. Or it might have been right just as he was landing.